As an avid hunter, it's been in the woods and hunting pretty much my entire life. I really like this spot-on-demand wildlife feeder for quite a few reasons. The first reason is it's really easy to set up. You can take it in the woods all by yourself, carry all the components by yourself and set it up literally in 10 or 15 minutes. I like to preload the corn in the feeder so it's a little bit quicker setup time and I don't have to leave as much of my scent in the woods. When you get it set up, you'll notice that it's vertical design. The way that it hangs in a tree, it's slender, it looks a lot like another tree or even a tree limb hanging. It's really camouflaged. People could walk right by it and quite literally not see it, especially if you get it high enough or positioned properly in the right tree. It's got some vertical viewing windows on the side of it, so once I do set it up, I can back out. I don't have to come back and contaminate my area. I can sit with my binoculars and 50 yards, 100 yards away, I can view and see if I still have corn in my feeder. That's pretty unique. In a lot of feeders, you have to literally walk down there, contaminate your whole area, and see if you've got corn on the ground, or wait until you hear the feeder go off. And this one, it's more of a set it up, get out, leave it alone. One of the things that I really hated about my other feeders is I felt like I was wasting a lot of feed and corn from raccoons, possums, and other nuisance animals. And one of the things that sets this feeding system apart from the others is that it's got a tension tray at the bottom that you can set, so if a coon tries to push on it or a smaller animal, they don't have enough weight or power to release the corn, versus a deer has enough weight and power to push down on it and allow that corn to come out. The name of the feeder is a spot-on-demand wildlife feeder system, and a lot of people think about on-demand as the time that they want to program or they want to have their feed out. But what we mean by this system is it's on demand of the game that is eating it. So it doesn't just scatter out on the ground and when it's all eaten up, it's gone until the next day. The tension plate or tension ring on this feeder is set so that every time that a deer wants to feed, they can actually come up and nudge it and more corn will come out, versus if a bird lands on it or a squirrel, they don't have enough power or resistance or weight to get the feed out, so it's not wasting corn. But when the deer comes in, it's on their demand and when they want to feed versus when we want to feed it, which to me is a lot more natural. We're working around their patterns rather than trying to manipulate them to come to our patterns.